mattresses.com. Today we're finishing up our review of the Leesa mattress. Now, the Leesa is one of the brands that launched in 2015 and they grew very rapidly in the United States and in the UK. So they've been around for a little while now and they've sold a lot of mattresses. But we're going to first start off by talking about how the mattress is constructed, and then we'll get into how it performed for us, what we liked about the mattress, what we think could use improving, and then our recommendation on who we think should give this mattress a try, as well as a couple other tests we'll show you along the way. So we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, now we'll talk about how the Leesa is constructed. So the cover is a nice plush cover. It's fairly thick as well, and it's a polyester lycra blend. Very stretchy. It snaps right back into place if you grab a handful of it. I have it unzipped right now, so it's a little bit looser than normal. But so we'll take a look at the inside here. This is a fire sock, which I had to cut here just to show you guys the foams. I wouldn't recommend cutting your own, but so they use the top layer is what's called Avena foam. It's got the feel and response time of latex. It's supposed to sleep very cool, which it did for us. It's also convoluted, so it will circulate air very well as aerated on the top. So as you can tell, the airflow would be very good with this type of foam. 2 inches down here is a 2-inch layer of memory foam, which is going to add a lot more of that body conformance for you and help with motion reduction. And then they'll have their 6-inch foam core on the bottom to provide more support and deep support, and it kind of acts as a foundation for the mattress. Alright guys, now we'll quick show you the motion transfer reduction. I've got my bottle there. I'll start with using my 15-pound weight. We'll just drop that. It also gives you an idea of how that top Avena foam will give, still maintain some good bounce. So if you do adjust positions a lot, it's going to be easy to move around on this mattress versus having a memory foam layer on the top, which can make it a little harder. So as you can see, if I flip around, switch positions, you're not going to have very much motion transfer. Alright guys, now we'll talk a little bit about how it performed for us in all 3 sleeping positions. Now what I look for if I'm sleeping on my stomach is for my stomach to not sink in too far. If your mattress is too soft and you sleep on your stomach all the time, your stomach tends to sink in a little bit further and then your back arches, which will cause lower back pain. The Leesa was still firm enough to where it wasn't a problem for me on my stomach. What you want to look for on your side is if it conforms to your hip and shoulder. Now this is soft enough where it's not pushing up really hard on my shoulders and my hips, so it still conforms well while maintaining a straight spinal cord as well. And for us, it performed just fine on the side as well. And then on your back, it conforms very well to your lumbar and feels very good on my back. Now, the Leesa uses 4 inches of premium foam on the top. If you do some research on other brands as you're looking at our reviews, some of them are only going to have 3 inches of the premium foam on the top. So this having 4 inches of that premium foam, it's going to conform a little bit better to your body. It's going to work a little bit better for side sleeping as well because it's a good kind of medium feel. I think it's probably about a 5 to 6.5 depending upon your weight for firmness, with 10 being the firmest. So it's a good medium feel that's going to perform very well in all 3 sleeping positions, which it did for us. One other area that we'll take a look at here is edge support. So as you can see, I'm sitting on the edge. It's not bottoming out, but it is a problem area sometimes with awful mattresses on edge support. But for me, it's more important for laying down. It's more important for me to test that versus sitting. And I'm very close to the edge here, a couple inches away. and I'm not getting the roll out of the bed feeling. So the edge support on the Leesa performs well where it needs to on edge support. If you do a lot of activities sitting on the edge, you know, putting socks and stuff like that on, it's going to be just fine. I mean, to me, I pretty much use the mattress for sleeping. It performs well enough on the outside edge where you're going to be able to use that entire sleep surface for sleeping as well. Alright guys, so who should consider purchasing the Leesa mattress? I believe it will work for the majority of you out there, especially those of you that like to sleep in all 3 sleeping positions. With it being a 6 to 6.5 out of 10 on the firmness scale, it's going to lend itself very well to all 3 sleeping positions. If you're a stomach-only sleeper, you might want to look at something that's a little bit firmer. It did work for us on our stomach, but I wasn't sleeping on my stomach throughout the entire night or, you know, multiple nights in a row. I like to kind of switch it up a few times a night from, you know, backside and stomach. So, but it will work good for the majority of you out there for all 3 sleeping positions. It also sleeps very cool. That Avena foam is convoluted and aerated, so we didn't have any issues with getting hot or excessive sweating or anything like that. So it's going to be a mattress that's going to work for the majority of you out there. They also are going to have thousands of reviews on their website, so you can read a lot more other customer reviews, see what they thought about it. They've definitely proven themselves in the market. It's a popular brand, so you know, they're obviously doing something right. The majority of the people that are purchasing them are liking the mattress. So it's definitely worth a look. I would say a couple areas that you might want to consider. If you're a heavier person, I always recommend possibly looking at something that's thicker than 10 inches. I think this mattress would work fine for somebody, you know, 250 pounds, but I think if you're starting to get above 280, 300 or more, you might want to look into something that's going to be thicker than 10 inches. You know, on our website you can see our recommendation for heavier sleepers as well. Usually something that's going to have an inner spring or a foam mattress that's 12 or 13 inches is going to perform better for somebody that's heavier. Other than that, it's just a good medium feel, so it should work for the majority of you out there. They're going to have a 100-day sleep trial as well, so if you try it out and you don't like it, you're still going to have enough time there to decide whether or not you like it. I'd always recommend at least giving it 3-4 weeks because it's going to take your body some time to get used to any new mattress that you purchase. So overall, it was a good experience for us. Like I said, it works well in all sleeping positions, slept very cool. This would work very well on an adjustable base as well. I just don't have a king adjustable base. We have a queen at home, so we had to swap out our base for these box springs just to show you the review on the kings. If you're considering purchasing the mattress, head over to mattressinsiders.com. Check out the rest of our review, and we also have a coupon over there, so we can try to save you guys a little bit of money at the same time if you decide to give this one a try. Thanks for watching, and we hope our review was a huge help for you. And if you have any other questions, feel free to drop me a message below or shoot me an email off the website. Thanks.